and I want to go Mr. Naeem Hassan. Mr. Naeem Hassan,
Yes, brother.
describe your hometown.
Okay, thank you so very much. Well, as you can probably guess, I am from Kumilla, Bangladesh. It is about 93 kilometers east of our capital city, Dhaka. And I have lived here since my birth. I suppose if I have to describe my city, the first thing I would like to say is that it is a very pretty city near the river of Gumti. And you will be very glad to know that there is a river that flows along our cities, but sometimes it is called the suffering or misery of Kumilla. Kumilla. Oh, I have forgotten to say you that my the name of my city is Kumilla, and sometimes people say that Gumti is the misery of this city for not having its flow. The thing is that if I would like to say about my city, I have to say that many people like to travel here on holiday because of her historical importances. But in particular, I would probably have to say that I am very much passionate about my city, my town, so much. This is due to the fact that you will get enormous historical places and natural beauty in my city that attracts a lot of people every year to travel my city. I would like to add something to my argument here is that if you have a look to the people of my city, you will find them very much friendly, and you also can definitely notice the people with a strong relationship among with very religious and cultural activities. uh, they always I think the people of my city always try to maintain always trying to maintain relationship with each other. They always try to keep example of humanity, and they always try to go forward, come forward to help other during others danger. Another thing I should not forget to mention is that uh, 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 or going to my next point, which is why my city is famous. I really need to talk. I really need to add that it is almost so renowned, a well-known city in my country, because it is abounded with lot of historical places here. And if you have a look there's historical places here, you may find old uh, old place that is Moinamoti, and it is almost related with our ancient history of this area. And I would like to inform you something is that our this is in my city was a part of Indian subcontinent once time, and its name was Tripura. Then whenever Pakistan was divided, Pakistan was divided into two parts. And when the British went away from this subcontinent, there were two parts in this subcontinent, that is India and Pakistan. And we are in the eastern part of the city that we have gained our freedom in 1971 with a long with a struggle in long 9 month long. And uh, and after before that moment.
Okay, Mr. Naeem Hassan. I want to go Mr. Rafsan Safi. Mr. Rafsan Safi, please unmute yourself. I
Yes,
think
sir.
you write down this previous uh, question here. Would you please describe about your hometown?
Mr. Rafsan Safi, can you hear everything? Mr. Safi. Okay, Mr. Imran Al Hassan, please move to another one. Move to another one. He's in trouble, maybe. Move to another one, please.
Okay, I want to move Mr. Furkan Sikdar. Furkan Sikdar, please describe your hometown.
My hometown is Chittagong, which is now the Chattogram. A few days ago, it is called the Chittagong. Now it is English or Bengali. It is called Chattogram. Chattogram is a commercial city. I feel proud of my hometown. I can add some fact why it is famous and why it is different from other. Uh, uh, First of all, I can add the seafood, or largest seafood of Bangladesh is situated at Chattogram. Then here, which I feel proud in Chattogram. I also add that the declaration of the uh, uh, liberation air is the Kalurgat radio station is Chittagong, and then there are many hill takes, and which gives the city many gives the city special features. Then Chattogram peoples, from my point of view, Chattogram peoples are correlative each other, uh, cooperative each other. Then there are many tea garden. There are the at the time of the liberation era, uh, four division have in Bangladesh. For one of them Chattogram. One of them Chattogram. Uh, I like most the Chattogram. Uh, I will tell next more. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Furkan Sikdar. I want to go Mr. Saddam Hussain. Mr. Saddam Hussain,
Yes, brother. Um,
I think have you got two cards? Write down.
yes, yes, brother. I got it. Um, can I give my answer now?
Mr.
Hello.
Saddam Hussain, you have 2 minutes to describe 3 questions.
Okay, brother. Well, actually, the town where we born is called hometown. As I born in Kumilla, it's my hometown. It's an important town in Bangladesh because here medical college, public and private medical college, university, and many famous college is present here, and many famous shopping mall is also present in in my hometown, and does increases its importance, but my city is not structurally well developed. It's needed to develop, and my city is present important. My city is famous. My hometown is famous for its many work. If I describe this firstly, the history because of historical place here, the Kumilla, here the Shalbon Beer, the museum, Ida Khola and Rubanmura, etc. Uh, these important, these historically important places are present in Kumilla. And if I and if I describe the secondly, the khadi is one types of cloth which is prepared by thread. The khadi of Kumilla is very much important. And thirdly, the rosmalai, which is a types of sweet which is prepared in Kumilla and famous the whole country. And the Kumilla is an important place than any other city, because it's connected the two capital of Bangladesh. One is Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. Another is Chittagong, which is the capital of business, which is called the capital of business of Bangladesh. And Kumilla connected that's two capital through a highway. For this, the importance of Kumilla is increases. The people of Kumilla, the people of Kumilla here, that most of them are work in foreign countries, and some are farmer and some are fishermen. They work very hard to for their livelihood, and they know that the life is not a bed of roses, life is a bed of thorn for them. The people of Kumilla, they know its oil. Uh, they know its oil. And thank you, brother. Hello. Hello.
Actually, in Imran Hassan Bhai is not with us here. I would like to request Mr. Ghulam Haidar Bhai, please continue your talking with this very
Thank
topic.
you. Thank you. So to begin with, in reply with the first point of where my hometown is, and I must say the name of this town in which I have been living for many years. The name is Kumilla City, which was known as previously the Tripura. And the body was known previously as Kumilla municipality. It's a fast growing city, and there are near about 5 lakh people are living permanently as residents. And the next point is how the city and how the home is. In response about this question, I would like to say that the environment is cool and it is very familiar and favorable to me. And the city, uh, as this city is located at the bank of River Gomti, and there are many enjoyable situation, enjoyable places here. The accommodation system, the municipality system, and the roads and the housing societies are very enjoyable. So it's very fine to me as like as a habitants of this town. And then we should go so about your third question, the which it is for which it is famous for. So I must say that the many important landmarks uh, makes the city important to others, like the court body, the cantonment, and also the ancient Buddhist monastery ruins near about the Kutbari. The famous places who, which we all want to visit them places. And on the other hand, the Rosmalai, as a famous sweets of Bangladesh, making by Matri Bhandar, is also famous for this. And the biscuit quality, khasta, all the khasta biscuit is a famous biscuit which is common in our breakfast with tea. Actually, for this is famous for, and that khadi is mentioned by our other partners in this group. There are many causes to make famous this Kumilla town. And finally, in comparatively, if we see the Kumilla city, we find that Kumilla city is different from other cities in Bangladesh. Kumilla, it is my hometown. We see that the traffic jam of this town is less than many other cities of Bangladesh, and the education percentage of our city of our hometown Kumilla is in a leading position of Bangladesh education statistics, and it is not the more uh, about if we tell them uh, the Kumilla town, if the Kumilla town goes ahead, the whole country Bangladesh will be going ahead, obviously. Thank you for this chance to uh, share with you. Thank you all.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Ghulam Haider, for your very mind-blowing speech. As Mr. Imran Al Hassan has left the group due to his network problem, now here is Mr. Naim Hassan. Mr. Naim, can you please hear me? Mr. Naim.
Yes, sir. I can
Okay,
catch you,
Mr.
sir.
Naim, Mr. Ghulam Haider, Mr. Naim Hassan, they have just finished their session. Now, Mr. Saddam Hussain, Furkan Shikdar, and Mr. Ashraful, these three guys are left. So, Mr. Naim Hassan, now you are requested to, give the floor to one by one. And of course, please use your stopwatch. Do you have any stopwatch, Mr. Naim Hassan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please get ready with your stopwatch and give the floor any of these three guys. Mr. Saddam, Mr. Furkan Shikdar, and Mr. Ashraful, please.
Sir, with the same topic, sir.
Yes, same topic. The topic is same, please. Topic is same.
Okay. Maybe Mr.
Sir,
Saddam Hussain
sir,
has talked about
already,
that.
sir, already I get the place, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Saddam Hussain has already performed. So now Mr. Furkan Shikdar and Mr. Ashraful. Mr. Furkan Shikdar and Mr. Ashraful should be requested.
Sir, maybe Mr. Furkan Sikdar also talk about this, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Furkan. Okay, so just only
Yes.
Mr. Ashraful. Mr. Ashraful is
Yes,
left,
sir.
please. Just Mr. Ashraful. Please request to Mr. Ashraful, please.
Mr. Ashraful Islam, please. Can you get me, please? Please try to respond.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Naim Hassan, please start your stopwatch. Start your stopwatch. And Mr. Ashraful, please start your speech. Mr. Ashraful, please start your speech.
Yes, sir. Now I describe my hometown. My hometown is Rajshahi, the divisional city of Bangladesh. It is located in west part of capital city Dhaka on the Podda river. Rajshahi is known silk city or city of education, and it is a major urban commercial and education center of Bangladesh. You know that. Um, it is famous for it is famous for ancient history. You know, Rajshahi city on the time it called Pundrabardhan. So it is famous for her ancient history, and you also know that silk. You also know that silk is you also know that silk are of the famous for Rajshahi. Uh, and and Borendra Museum are also famous of Bangladesh, and it is situated Rajshahi main town beside Podda river. Mm, and last 2 years Rajshahi is famous for its environment, and it is called green city because the environment the environment of Rajshahi is so clean, and that's why Rajshahi is called a green city, and it is a more comparable thing to other city in the Bangladesh or world, because air pollution is a great problem for our modern era. That's why it is a comparable thing. Uh,
Thank you so
that's
very much,
Thank you.
sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Ashraful. But Mr. Ashraful, Mr. Naim Hassan, if I ask you about the time, total time, how much he has talked, please?
Sir, he has took almost 2 minutes 30 seconds.
2 minutes 30 seconds. Okay. Mr. Imran, Mr. Ashraful Islam, you must focus on your pronunciation, please. Please focus on your pronunciation. You are getting trouble with your pronunciation. I think you must listen to English different channels and try to imitate yourself with different channels, please. Your pronunciation is getting trouble. Everything was good, and your fluency should be more fast. I mean, you have spoken, that's true, you have spoken accordingly, but the thing is you have taken a long pause. That can be a problem to achieve your full mark for your fluency and coherence. So to ensure your full marks in fluency, you must try to speak a bit faster. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, and I have the recording of
Complete
everyone's
2
video.
minutes.
I have the recordings of everyone's video. And how is about the other guys? Mr. Imran Al Hassan is here. Mr. Imran Al Hassan, can you please hear me? Mr. Hassan, can you please hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
Okay,
hear
how is
you.
about Mr. Hassan's performance? Has he performed or not? Has Mr. Hassan performed? No, maybe. So, Mr. Hassan, are you ready to perform on the same topic?
Sorry, sir.
Mr. Hassan, are you ready to perform on the same topic for 2 minutes, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Mr. Naim Al Hassan, you are requested to use a stopwatch and count down the time, please. Are you ready, Mr. Naim Hassan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Hassan, oh, both are Hassan. So, Mr. Imran Hassan, please start your talking for 2 minutes, please.
my hometown is Khagrachuri Hill District, where is situated is Chittagong southern part. It is the north part of Meghalaya area in Indian part. Khagrachuri Hill District is a hilly area. There is big hill in this area, and it's a natural environment is so much charming, and it has a uh, 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 becoming the biggest tourist place in this uh, this district is situated in three rivers, Shangu, Mahini, and Mahini, Feni River. There are three rivers in this district, and this river is so big, and it has different ethnical people lived here, Buddha, Christian, Muslims, and other ethnics here, Marma, Tripura, Murong, and also lived here, Chakma. Most of the religious are here Muslims, and other people here, and these people, they are lived becoming by the they are earning source, students, teacher, doctor, and many other people here. Most of the cultivation here is zoomland, um, and nowadays the tourism is becoming the strong earning source of these areas income. It is different from other cities due to it's a hilly area, and environmental weather is so much good and charming also, and it is different other district due to it's three district all over the country are so different. One of them are my uh, home district. Thank you very much.
You are fantastic with your speaking, and you have tried to talk almost 240 seconds, 2 minutes 40 seconds. Fantastic, sir.
Okay, thank you so very much. So finally we have faced an unofficial mock test. আমরা মোটামুটি একটা আনঅফিশিয়াল মক টেস্ট আমরা ফেস করতে পেরেছি। আপনাদের সবাই সবারটা আমরা I mean just listened everyone's speech, and we have figured out where is my drawback and where is my friend's drawbacks. We have been able to find them out. And friends, very significant thing is, as you have seen, some of the friends have been making some mistakes regarding their performance. So now the time is for you that where he is making mistake, you must be very careful to check those mistakes in your case. uh, and what the major problem I have experienced from your performance is having a long pause. Friends, yes, we must take a pause, but it should not be longer. আমরা একটু বিরতি নেব, আমরা একটু কথার মাঝে একটু গ্যাপ দেব, but it should not be for a long time. এটা বেশি দীর্ঘায়িত হওয়া যাবে না। মাথায় রাখবেন 120 seconds, each second counts. প্রতিটা সেকেন্ডে কিন্তু কাউন্ট হয়। তাহলে আমরা as this was an example today, you are now requested in a same pattern by following same strategy. You guys can do same test at your home by yourselves. আপনারা নিজেরা নিজেরা বাসায় এভাবে করে এখন থেকে একটু অভ্যাস করুন। Friends, believe me, talking for 2 minutes is really a challenge in real test. আপনি যখন আইএলটিএস এর মেইন এক্সামে যাবেন 2 মিনিট একসাথে কথা বলতে পারা এটা আসলেই চ্যালেঞ্জিং। তো আমরা যেহেতু বুঝতে পেরেছি যে আমাদের 2 মিনিট কথা বলতেই হবে, ফ্রেন্ডস আশা করবো আপনারা এখন থেকে এক একটা টপিক সেট করে নিজেরা 2 মিনিট কথা বলার অভ্যাস করেন। মনে রাখবেন, যদি আপনি 2 মিনিট কথা বলার অভ্যাস করতে পারেন কিউ কার্ডের উপর, part 1 and part 3 will also be very smoother to you, সেটা আপনার কাছে অনেক বেশি স্মুথার হয়ে যাবে আপনি যদি part 2টাকে আপনি যদি কন্টিনিউ করতে পারেন। আসলে আমাদের মেইন প্রবলেম হলো উই কান্ট কন্টিনিউ আওয়ার টক। আমরা যখন কোনো কিছু বলি আমরা সেটা কন্টিনিউ করতে পারি না, দ্য প্রবলেম ইজ দেয়ার, সেখানে কিন্তু আমাদের প্রবলেম। তাহলে আমাদের কিউ কার্ড, হোয়াট উই হ্যাভ গেইনড ফ্রম দিস সেশন, আমরা এই সেশন থেকে যেটা গেইন করতে পারলাম, that if I try, I can talk for 2 minutes, and that will of course will be a great advantage to improve my fluency, to make me longer in English speaking. তাহলে আমি যদি এই কাজটা করি আমার ইংলিশ স্পিকিংটা অনেক লঙ্গার করতে বাধ্য হব, প্লাস আমার ফ্লুয়েন্সি আসতে অনেক বেশি সুবিধা হবে। আমি আশা করবো আপনারা নিজেরা প্র্যাকটিস করে এভাবে করে ভিডিও করে ফেলতে পারেন, নিজেরা ভিডিও করে সেটা আমাকে আপনারা মেনশন করতে পারেন বা আমাকে সাবমিট করতে পারেন, আমি আপনাকে ইভ্যালুয়েট করে দেব। Friends, as you know, our speaking session has been over earlier. Actually, my part has been over, but still your part have no update. আপনার পার্টের কিন্তু কোনো আপডেট নেই, আপনি কি আদৌ শেষ করতে পেরেছেন কিনা, আপনি কেমন পারফরমেন্স করছেন, কেমন প্র্যাকটিস করছেন, এটা কিন্তু আপনাকেই সে রেসপন্সিবিলিটি নিতে হবে। আমার রেসপন্সিবিলিটি কিন্তু শেষ, আমি আপনাকে সবকিছু ভালোভাবে বুঝিয়ে দিতে পেরেছি, আপনাকে প্রত্যেকটা কোয়েশ্চেন্স এর উপর আমি আপনাকে আইডিয়াস দিয়েছি। এখন আপনার কাজ হবে, আপনারা যদি নাইমের স্পিচটা শুনেন, আপনাদের সবার মধ্য থেকে যদি নাইমের স্পিচটা শুনেন, সেক্ষেত্রে আপনারা পাবেন নাইম অনেকগুলো এক্সট্রা সেন্টেন্স যুক্ত করেছিল। আপনারা যদি তার স্পিচটা আমি আপনাদের সাথে প্রয়োজনে শেয়ার করব, সে কিন্তু প্রত্যেকটা পয়েন্টের আগে অনেকগুলো এক্সট্রা সেন্টেন্স তৈরি করেছিল, এবং মিস্টার গোলাম হায়দারও চেষ্টা করেছিলেন কিছু কিছু সেন্টেন্স অ্যাড করার জন্য। বাকি আপনারা সবাই কিন্তু অ্যাজ ইউজুয়াল আনসার দিয়েছেন, একেবারে টু দা পয়েন্টে ডেসক্রাইব করেছেন, এক্সট্রা কোনো কিছু যুক্ত করেননি। তার মানে প্রমাণিত হলো আমরা যে শীটগুলো দিয়েছি শীটগুলো আপনারা ভালো করে স্টাডি করেননি। আমি আশা করবো আপনারা একটু ভালো করে স্টাডি করুন। দেখুন, আপনাদের ভিতরে এই চিন্তা যেন না আসেন আমি তো আইএলটিএস পরীক্ষা দেবো না, আমার তো ভালো প্রস্তুতির কি দরকার, এই চিন্তা করলে কিন্তু ভালো করতে পারবেন না। পরীক্ষা আপনি মাথায় রাখেন যে আমি পরীক্ষা অবশ্যই দেব, আইএলটিএস যখন করছি পরীক্ষা দিয়ে দেখবো আমার লেভেলটা কোথায় আছে। নিজের কনফিডেন্সের জন্য, নিজের সেলফ স্যাটিসফ্যাকশনের জন্য নিজে পরীক্ষাটা দিবেন। সুতরাং পরীক্ষা যেহেতু দিবেন, আপনি ওভাবেই প্রস্তুতি নেন যেমন আমি যুদ্ধে যাব, ঠিক ওই মেন্টালিটি নিয়ে আপনি একটু প্রস্তুতি নেন। মনটাকে কোনো অবস্থায় এটা সাই দিবেন না যে আমি তো পরীক্ষা দিতে আমি বাধ্য না, আমার দরকার নেই। এই চিন্তা করলে কিন্তু আপনি কাঙ্ক্ষিত লক্ষ্যে পৌঁছাতে পারবেন না। So friends, I hope that you have got a very tremendous session today. Actually, apart from your theoretical classes, I always request the students, the practical classes are enormous, precious, priceless. These are immeasurable in the case of language improvement. আপনি অবাক হওয়ার কিছু নাই, ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ ইমপ্রুভমেন্টের ক্ষেত্রে থিওরিটিক্যাল ক্লাসের চেয়ে প্র্যাকটিক্যাল ক্লাসগুলো অনেক বেশি গুরুত্বপূর্ণ, অনেক বেশি, সেখানে কোনো সন্দেহ নেই। কিন্তু আমরা জানি দুইটাই দরকার। I need to know the strategies simultaneously. I must apply my tips and tricks in my real life. আমাকে রিয়েল লাইফে সেটা প্র্যাকটিস করে আমাকে অর্জন করতে হবে যোগ্যতা, দক্ষতা। তাহলে আমরা যদি দুটো কাজই করতে পেরেছি, আমি আপনাদেরকে প্রসেসটা শুরু করিয়ে দিলাম। আপনাদের দায়িত্ব হবে এভাবে করে প্রত্যেক দিন নিজে সকাল বিকাল দুটো করে টপিক কিউ কার্ড সেট করেন। আর কিউ কার্ড কোথায় পাবেন? কিউ কার্ড আমরা আপনাকে অনেকগুলো কিউ কার্ড দিয়েছি, তারপর আপনি অনলাইনে গেলেই পাবেন, শুধু লিখলেই হবে যে আইএলটিএস স্পিকিং কিউ কার্ডস। আইএলটিএস স্পিকিং কিউ কার্ডস লিখলে হাজার হাজার কিউ কার্ডস পেয়ে যাবেন। সেই কিউ কার্ডস গুলো থেকে এক একদিন এক একটা ধরে আপনি প্র্যাকটিস করেন। তাহলে আমরা ইনশাআল্লাহ বুঝতে পেরেছি কথাগুলো। হ্যাভ ইউ এনি কোয়েশ্চেন ফর মি প্লিজ? আপনারা কি আমাকে কেউ কোনো কোয়েশ্চেন করবেন কিনা প্লিজ?
Sir, it was really fantastic for us without having any preparation
Yep,
to express
I had
ourselves
plan.
with
I
this
had plan.
topic.
Actually, Mr. Naim, I had plan in my mind, because actually in this batch, a lot of my very close, almost all the students in this batch, they are very friendly, very dearly, very close to me. So sometimes I take some abrupt decision on this batch. অন্যান্য ব্যাচে আমরা এই কাজগুলি করি না, করতে পারি না, কিন্তু এই ব্যাচে করছি কারণ আমি এই ব্যাচের লোকগুলোকে জানি, তারা খুবই মেধাবী তবে একটু অলস। এই জন্য এদেরকে অ্যাব্রাপ্ট কিছু করাতে হবে। Okay, then please, Mr. Naim. Yep, come on.
Yes, sir. We will try our best to continue as usual what we have done today.
Exactly. You must
and
do so on behalf of your better score, on behalf of your better achievement. I think you must continue the session. I can introduce you with different types of sessions, different types of ways to improve your language, but you guys have to be continuing by following those strategies. Thank you so very much. We are at the end of time. Tomorrow, I mean Friday, at 10 to 12 a.m. p.m., we have a free English language club at English Care Group. আমি রিকোয়েস্ট করব আমাদের যারা মডারেটর থাকবে তাদেরকে কিউ কার্ডের উপর যেন তারা সেশনগুলো আগামী কালকে নেয়, তাহলে আপনারা কালকে প্রস্তুতিতে আপনারা ইনশাআল্লাহ কিউ কার্ডের উপর আমরা সেখানেও কাজ করার চেষ্টা করব। আমি আগে আমাদের হোস্ট এবং কো-হোস্টকে বলে দেব, কিছু কিউ কার্ডস আমি দিয়ে দেব, তারা আপনাদেরকে কিউ কার্ডস গুলো মেনশন করবেন। So yes, meeting you all tomorrow 10 a.m. inshallah.
thank you
Thank
so
you
very
so
much.
very much. May Allah bless us all. Have a very lovely holiday. Allah Hafiz.